Welcome to Midweek Service provided by the Church Sound Podcast. This is our version of tech news with your host, Prentiss Thompson. Have you ever wondered, how do I mic a drum set, or what about getting audio to my live stream? We're here for you. This is tech news, new product reviews, and everything you need to know about what you need to know. Welcome to Midweek Service.
And welcome to another edition of the Church Sound Podcast Midweek Service, where we talk about AV training, product reviews, and product application. And before we start, I need you to do a couple of things for me. Subscribe, like, share, review. If you could do that for me on our YouTube channel, and share it. If you could do it on our audio channel, wherever you listen to your podcast, whether it's Google Play, Apple, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Audible, we're everywhere. So make sure you go check that out and subscribe and then write a review. Say something nice, really nice. As you see, I'm rocking my God's right here, my Godspeed entertainment shirt. And this is one of my production companies, and go out and support that as well. Today we're going to talk about something relational, and we're going to talk about what does a musician want from an engineer. What does a musician want from an engineer? And I could tell you firsthand because I'm both. I started out playing in my mother's church when I was about 6-8 years old, around that time, and grew up in church, played in church, and became an engineer because at the time I was producing, still am a music producer, but that gift got shown to me when I didn't want to play anymore. And I've been walking down this road of AV, audio-visual training for some time through my company, Invisible Ministry. So you can go to that invisibleministry.com. If you need your church needs some training, you can go there and fill out the form and shoot it to us. But on another note, every church I go to, I can't say every church, I say majority of the churches I go to, there seems to be some sort of conflict between the music ministry and the AV ministry. And it has a lot to do with language and understanding. So this is what I mean by that. As a musician, what you want from an engineer is care, because you're exposing yourself, you're exposing your gift to the world. And it can be a very vulnerable place where you're trying to play your best and you're trying to be your best at the time you need to be your best. So what you need is to be heard the way you want to be heard, meaning that if I'm on stage and I have a stage wedge or I have in-ears, I want the engineer to give me what I need for me to minister and, i.e., perform at my highest potential. So every musician wants it loud. I can just tell you that off the rep. We want it loud because we want to hear it. But there are ways to talk to an engineer, talk to a musician to kind of get its give and take. So you can start out at a nominal level, so this way your stage is not blaring if you have stage wedges. But there are ways to negotiate. There are ways to talk to each other where you're not being disrespectful, right? I'm not saying it's a kumbaya moment. I'm saying that in pressure, things are going to happen rapidly. Some things could be said and it could be taken the wrong way. I can definitely agree with that. However, what I can say is what a musician wants is competence, professionalism, and trust. I said care. I said trust as well. Trust me, trust you with my gift. That I'm being heard the way I want to be heard. Not ego, but I'm able to minister comfortably. I don't have to worry about how I'm going to sound. So I'll give you a few key things I do as an engineer. when I'm mixing at a church, any church I mix at, I make sure that I go meet every musician. I meet them, I shake their hand. COVID time, you give them the elbow. I make sure I meet them. I make sure I talk to them. I make sure I build a rapport to let them know you're safe in my hands. I got you. You're going to sound great. I'm going to give you everything you need to minister, but this is what I need from you to do this. Can you do this for me? It may be a time where the bass player may be up on his cabinet, and the reason why he has it so loud is because he's so close to it, he can't hear it. But if you step 4 feet back, you could see the bass cabinet is ringing through the room. It's actually messing up the mix with my subs. So I may say, listen, can we just move the cabinet back, turn it down? You think we can move some in-ears? What can we do to make it work for both of us? So I would say that musicians